The rain came without warning, heavy, harsh, and unending, turning the lonely highway into a shimmering blur. Evelyn Marsh, a well-known judge admired for her calmness, tightened her grip on the steering wheel of her deep blue SUV as it swerved slightly. Her heartbeat quickened. She pulled over. The moment she stepped out, she saw it. The problem, hissing back at her through the storm. A flat tire. Rain soaked Evelyn's hair as she sighed heavily. The forest road stretched endlessly on both sides. No signal, no traffic, no help. She opened the trunk, found the spare tire, and knelt to change it. But the bolts refused to move. Her heels slipped in the mud. Her cold hands trembled. Tears burned behind her eyes. She had survived courtrooms fiercer than hurricanes. Yet here she was, defeated by rain and a stubborn tire. Thunder cracked. Tears mixed with raindrops. She had fled the city earlier, trying to clear her head from a morning full of complicated decisions. One of them involving a custody case, a struggling single father accused of neglect. Hundreds like him had stood before her, pleading, promising, praying. But duty was duty. Justice didn't bend, or so she always thought. Then, from far away, headlights cut through the storm. A battered pickup truck slowed beside her. A man stepped out, his jacket soaked, boots worn, but his face carried a calm strength. A man life had pushed, but not broken. "Need a hand, ma'am?" he called over the rain, voice steady, gentle. Evelyn hesitated. Strangers on empty roads were a risk, but something in his tone felt safe. "Yes, please," she said quietly. "The tire won't budge." The man gave a small, warm smile. "Let me take a look." He knelt beside the tire, hands steady despite the cold. "I'm Jonas Reed," he said while working. "Luckily, I bring my own wrench. These factory ones, useless." Evelyn watched him closely. Simple clothes, old truck, but his movements, careful, honest, respectful. In minutes, the tire was changed. "You're all set," Jonas said, wiping rain from his face. "Drive slow. These roads get slick this season." Relief washed over her. "Thank you," she whispered. "I saved me from walking miles in this storm." He shrugged modestly. "No trouble. I fix things for a living. My little girl thinks I can fix everything, except pancakes." He chuckled softly. That made Evelyn smile. "You have a daughter?" "Yeah," he replied with pride lighting his eyes. "Her name's Leela, 7 years old, smartest kid I know. She's my whole world." Something tightened in Evelyn's chest. "You must be a good father." Jonas's smile dimmed. "I try," he said quietly. "Sometimes trying doesn't feel like enough." Before she could ask more, he nodded politely and walked back to his truck. "Stay safe out there, ma'am." As he drove away, Evelyn stood in the rain, motionless. His name echoed in her mind. Jonas Reed. Why did it feel familiar? Didn't realize why until the next morning when she walked into her courtroom and saw him standing there. The father from the custody case. Her breath caught. His file lay on her desk, cold and unforgiving. Low income, 2 jobs, missed school meetings. Paperwork painted him as irresponsible. But the man she met in the storm, the man who helped a stranger with no hesitation, was anything but careless. Jonas stood nervously, hands clasped. He looked exhausted, wearing the same worn jacket. "Your Honor," he began softly, "I'm doing my best for my daughter. I work hard. I care for her. I know I'm not perfect, but I'll never stop fighting for her." She listened silently. She didn't see a defendant. She saw a father who would walk through storms for her child. Her voice softened. "Mr. Reed, while this court acknowledges the concerns raised, it also recognizes your sincere efforts. Therefore, the case is dismissed under the condition that you join the county's family support program." Jonas's eyes widened. "Thank you. Thank you so much," he whispered, voice cracking. Evelyn nodded gently. "Take care of her. She's lucky to have you." He left the courtroom, glowing with relief. That night, driving home under clear skies, Evelyn realized something. The man she might have judged harshly on paper had more integrity than many who wore suits. A week later, Jonas received a letter from Judge Evelyn Marsh. Inside was a simple note. "Jonas, what you did in the rain reminded me that true character shows when no one is watching. You taught me that kindness is a law the world must never forget. Here is a contact for a community job program. I hope it opens new doors for you and Leela. Evelyn." Jonas read the letter over and over. Tears blurred his vision. "Why are you crying, Daddy?" He lifted her into his arms. "Because, sweetheart, someone out there believes in us." From that day forward, everything changed. Jonas secured a steady job at a local repair center. Bills stopped haunting him. Evenings became full of pancake disasters and laughter. And sometimes, when gentle rain tapped on their window, he'd smile, remembering the stranger in the storm, the moment kindness turned a life around.